The rain hammered against the window of Harding's office, mimicking the relentless pounding in his ribs. A busted rib, courtesy of Sal DeMarco's prints at Warehouse No. 7, throbbed with each shell breath. He stared at the hieroglyphic locket Lila Monroe had given him, its intricate carvings a mocking reminder of the labyrinth he stumbled into. Egypt, she murmured, her voice a smoky caress. Arthur always said it held the answers. Answers to what? He wasn't sure. Just that Arthur's obsession with the Sunstone had dragged him into a viper's nest, the nest teeming with secrets, lies, and the looming shadow of Edward Blackwood. Blackwood, the man radiated power like a bent furnace, his every gesture calculated, his gaze piercing. Harding suspected Blackwood knew more than he was letting on about Arthur's disappearance and the textile company's less than legitimate business dealings. DeMarco, terrified and desperate to appease Blackwood, had confirmed the connection. The textiles were a front, a convenient way to smuggle something far more valuable. Antiquities. And Blackwood was the kingpin. The phone buzzed, ripping him from his grim thoughts. It was Lila. Harding, her voice was clipped, devoid of the warmth she's displayed before. Don't go to Egypt. What? He sat up straighter, the pain in his ribs a sharp protest. Blackwood knows you're investigating. He's unhappy. Egypt is a trap, Harding. A carefully constructed illusion. Then where is Arthur? A long pause, punctuated by the hiss of static. He's closer than you think, but you're not seeing the whole picture. You're being used. Used by who? The line went dead. He slammed the receiver down, frustration coiling in his gut. Lila's warnings were always cryptic, laced with a strange ambiguity. Was she trying to protect him, or was she steering him deeper into the conspiracy? He glanced at the locket again. Lila had said it was a key. But a key to what? He's traced the symbols, consulted with a few academics, but came up empty. The symbols weren't from any known Egyptian dialect, a perplexing anomaly. A knock at the door startled him. It was a uniformed officer, his face grim. Mr. Harding, we need you down at the docks. There's been an incident. The docks. That's where Arthur's textile shipments usually arrived. He braced himself and followed the officer out into the rain-swept streets. The scene at the docks was chaotic. Shipping containers were overturned, crates scattered across the pier. Two men lay sprawled on the concrete, their faces contorted in silent agony. What happened here? Harding asked, ignoring the officer's warning to stay back. Looks like a fight, Mr. Harding. A brutal one. The officer pointed to a shipping container, its door forced open. Inside, a single crate lay open, its contents missing. What was in it? Antique pottery, sir. Very valuable pieces, apparently. Harding knelt down, examining the crate's markings. A familiar symbol was crudely scratched into the wood, the same symbol he's seen on the hieroglyphic locket. This isn't random, he muttered, a chilling realization dawning on him. This is connected. Suddenly, a voice behind him sent a jolt of adrenaline through his veins. Interesting discovery, Harding. He turned to see Edward Blackwood standing a few feet away, his face a mask of cool amusement. Two burly men flanked him, their hands hovering near their holsters. You're getting too close to the truth, Harding. Some things are better left buried. What are you hiding, Blackwood? Blackwood chuckled, a dry, humorless sound. I'd rather not spoil the show. Let's just say Arthur Monroe was seeking something he shouldn't have been. Something very dangerous. And what is that? Blackwood leaned in, his voice a low hiss. The Sunstone, Harding. But you won't find it. Not if I have anything to say about it. He turned to his men. See that he's taken care of, and make sure he doesn't pursue this any further. As the two men advanced, Harding knew he was walking into a carefully orchestrated trap. He diced the first blow, the pain in his ribs flaring with renewed intensity. He fought that, fueled by a desperate need for answers. But he was outnumbered, outmatched. Just as he was about to be overwhelmed, a figure emerged from the shadows. Lila Monroe. Blackwood, leave him alone, she shouted, her voice ringing with a surprising authority. Blackwood paused, his eyes narrowed. Lila, I didn't expect you here. This has gone far enough, she said, stepping between Harding and Blackwood's men. Arthur wouldn't have wanted us. Arthur is gone, Lila. Sentimentality will change that, Blackwood sneered. Lila ignored him, turning to Harding. Get out of here, she whispered. Go to Egypt. Find the truth. But be careful, Harding. They're watching. She flashed him a knowing look, a flicker of something unreadable in her eyes. Then she turned back to Blackwood, engaging him in a heated discussion, her voice too low for Harding to hear. He didn't hesitate. He stumbled away, disappearing into the labyrinthine streets of the city, the rain washing away the ground and the blood. He knew Lila was giving him a chance. A dangerous chance. But he also knew he couldn't ignore it. Arthur was out there somewhere, and Harding was determined to find him, no matter the cost. He glanced back at the docks, at the silhouette of Lila and Blackwood lofts in a tense standoff. He had a feeling their encounter wasn't over, and as he headed towards the train station, a single thought echoed in his mind: Egypt awaited, and with it, the truth. But was he ready for what he might find?